Hey peeps, this is Stephanie from Stephanie Sue's. I hope you all are doing well. I am back. I did the inside of my journal, the journal slash planner. It's like a planner and she wants a journal. So I did collage the inside. I'm still meditating on if I'm going to sew down this edge. I think I will probably sew down this edge because I've glued this down, but you know, when you curve it in, and I know when I curve this out, it's gonna lift. And I ended up just using the Yoo-Hoo stick glue and not my matte medium. I just wanted these colors. I didn't want anything to dull down the colors on my prints. So I came back because I think I'm going to work on the front cover with you all. I printed some things. I printed off some, not to go on the front cover. These are going to go on the front cover. The same as the inside of this. But I printed off some maps. You can't read it or anything. It's just for show. I wish it was I'm going to want to fold it this way, but I wanted it upright to fold it that way, but I think I'm going to fold it this way because of the way, the length of my book. But then with the planner, I still got to add papers to this for the journal part. But I think my idea was to do a collage and run it in the printer and have it for the covers of the signatures. But I remembered, okay, I wanted to use legit maps. And I have small books of maps. So I have this Rand McNally that I got probably got it at a thrift store or somewhere. And I've used most of the paper out of this. So I only had enough to do maybe 2 signature things. And this is written on, I don't know why. But then I remembered I had got a big, huge book from an estate sale, which is huge. I can't even measure it, but you see how big it is? And I can use these as cover pages. And they're even printed landscape, some of the pages. So I will probably tear these out and just use them as my signature covers. So that's what I'm going to do with that. But let's work on this. I also wanted to show you, you know, I always buy these Where Women Create. I buy the Where Women Create, What Women Create. There's where, there's what, women in business. And then I buy In Her Studio. I haven't bought any in months, and since our Joanne Fabrics has closed down, it's not going to be at my fingertips to keep up with purchasing them. But I don't throw them away. I don't give these away. I mean, they were $24.99, I think. Past year or so they went down to $17.99. That's in the US, because in Canada it's $1 more. This is $16.99 US. But they always just show the different things people create, and I look through these because they not only watching YouTube videos, but just watching what people do and what people create, and like what their work places look like. It just gives me inspiration. It does. Let me see. Let me find somebody. I can't, well, right now, because you're waiting on me, I can't find anything unique at the moment that somebody was creating in this particular book. Like, she paints. I can't find anything in this book at the moment of what she does. But anyway, then you have your in her studio. So that's spaces and stories. I like to read the stories, how they got started, you know, what were they doing before they just stopped everything and said, I'm going to do this. Let me see if I find anything. That's neat. This person is making these little different, I don't know what to call them. This one person does pottery. Just look at these little plants that she's doing. Isn't that cute? Little bitty plants. I'm thinking they're house plants to make. My 5 top house plants to make. I believe they're real. That's cool. I just think it's a cool book. Yeah, I just think it's a cool book. And it's got like, there are different stories. Like, what is one specific part of your practice or routine that is vital to your success? And then they have people answering that question. I just think these are cool books. Okay. Now, this is the front of the book. This is the back of the book. So, Mexico. I definitely want to put some of Mexico on here. And I've put them in different shapes in my collage. You know, my pictures. I just did different shapes. I don't know exactly how I'm going to put it, but I like that. That's different. And then I need to put something under there. I don't just want Mexico on the front. I want some of Portugal too. Lesbian. Let's put this here. Okay, so I got 2 more spaces, but how do I want to fill those spaces? Or do I want this? This is brighter. Let's do this. What can I put under there? I also have a heart that I could use. You can see the that'll be covering that, so you probably won't use these, because I could use these also throughout the book, even on the signature covers. I can. Got that. So what if I do this? I like it. I'll push this down some to hide that. Okay, this was right here. And I just need something under here. It doesn't have to be just for show. Let's see. I'm just looking. It has to be wide. I'll probably just put this under here. I mean, I could cut it in half. I could cut that in half. Do we want this? Do I want this part down here or this part up here? Let's see which part look better. Let's just split this up. And then this will go here. Should I put all the paper on there? I like the top part. I like this part. I'll put that right there. And that. I feel like I would want something here, but I don't know. I'll put something up here. Because it just got a little bit of Mexico's peeking out. If I push this here. Push this there, and then something here, which can be this. And it'll look good once it all gets together. How about that? And I'm probably gonna hang something here. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna go with. Now let's see, how am I going to, let me glue it. Move this to the side, and I'm going to let me cross out my address. Just a bill that I was working with. So I'm gonna lay this there, this here. Hopefully I'll remember how I had it. If not, it's gonna go the way it's gonna go. I'm gonna use a Yoo-hoo stick. Probably gonna, since I already know it has the problem with the edges sticking up, should I? Okay, let me see. How am I do that? Let's get that even up there. Okay. And then I'm gonna stick some of this, use some of this under here from the get-go instead of having to do it later. you know? Because I already know it has trouble sticking on there. So let's just solve it right now. Okay. And then what was next? Let's do this. Let's put her here. Yeah. Excuse my fan you hear. We're supposed to be getting some big snow in this weekend. Today's Thursday. And I've been off work a few days. And hopefully I don't have to call in on Monday because I'm not driving in the snow. I'm not gonna do it. So hopefully our roads are clear. You know? Because I can't do the snow. I drive an hour to work. That's why I'm saying that. Okay, so then there's that. Okay, what's next? Let me do all the underlings first. I want to get a straight cut. So I can make sure we're on point. I'm going to put this here. Which is fine. To make sure I get the edges good. And make sure I have some good stuff on the edges. Make it stick better because I'm sticking it on this canvas thingy. So that's probably why the glue isn't sticking good. You know? Okay. And then what's next? Who do we have next? I know she goes here. And she goes here. Let's carry her down here some. But was there enough? Was this on top? It was, wasn't it? That was on top. Let me pull her down some more. That was on top. She was here. And then she was here. Right? Is that how that went? Let me see if this Mexico show. Yeah, but I gotta cover up the thing, so she's down here. Let's pull her down here more. Okay. Where's my pencil? Just so I'll know. Oops. She's gonna be covered anyway. Just so we'll know that's where she was. Just so I know that's where she was, okay? Okay. Let's see. And let me lift this up some so I could get some, because it's on the fabric, so. Most of this, well, majority of this scenery is Portugal and Mexico, because those are the trips she's making. And then I'll branch out when I'm messing with the papers on the inside. Okay, so then we have next. That was going to be covered anyway. Now I got to make sure I'm covering up the brown. So I got to pull this back up to make sure that the brown is being covered. The bag. One of the books, or when I start making more books using bags, I need to try to keep some of the bag exposed so people will know it was a bag. You know? That's my thoughts. Because what good is it saying I made it out of a... This is made out of a... This is made from a McDonald's bag, but it's, you don't know it's there. You know? Okay. Let me do some of this edge. And then we have this. This is Mexico. I got it in the collage I used. It was this triangle. The collage I chose, it was this. And then this going the other way. So put your pictures in there. And then it had this shape also. This shape. And here's the other shape that's like that. So that's the collage I chose to break up the pictures that I did. And then, like I said, I did some hearts. Four. That one's pretty too. It's just an app on my phone. I'm going to put this in here even. It's going to be even with all of this. It's down even. Okay, let's see here. Make sure it's even at the top. So I can get it right. I gotta turn it so I can see. Probably need to put some more glue on it because I've lifted it up several times. Several times I did. Make sure it's glued. Okay, let me just do this. Is this lifting up or sticking? We'll see. This is one of those, you know, I have to go through. Hopefully, if I do a flip through, or when I do a flip through, I could go around and, you know, check every point to make sure there's no papers coming up. I may have to re-glue it. That's the only thing about the matte medium. I put it on there to, you know, seal it down, but I don't want to use matte medium this time. I just want the colors to be vibrant. And I think the colors still may stay vibrant because when I look on my bookmarks and stuff that I do, it's still vibrant, but it's just me being Anal. Anal. So then this is the last. I'm going to put her here. Portugal. I love those colors. Could have went there, but I want the whole thing. Do I have to have the whole thing? Let's stick to what I said. This is fine because it's sticking to paper, not necessarily to the fabric. I know I'm going to have to sew down here because this is what I'm talking about. When I flip it over, it might rise. The paper might rise up, but it isn't that going to be pretty. I like it. So I'm going to do this side. How much longer do I have? It's been 30 minutes. Let's see if I can move a little faster. I know I want Portugal. Probably right there. Maybe, or it might start on this side. We'll see. And then maybe. I'm just working quickly. See, is that what I want? Just checking out what I got. Did I already put that down somewhere? I'm just checking. I'm just moving stuff around. Excuse me because I'm silent. That's over there already. Kind of want, I know I want this. I like that. I don't really want to keep, I was going to cut that off. If I cut that off, then I definitely have to cover the brown. You know? Yeah. do like that. Should I leave this down there? I should leave that just like that though. Or switch. No. I don't know if I have used that already. All right, let me check out something. Let's just switch this around for a second. How deep is your love? I like that. Did I already use this? Some of these colors, they just blend in, you know? So how about that? Covering that up. I have that there. And then this, or do I want a different color? I'm gonna leave that. Or how about that? All right, I'm going to pause you while I glue this, and I'll be back with it all glued. Okay. So I finished the back side. I went ahead and stitched around the edges. I don't know if you can see. And up and down the spine. Although I know I still think I'm going to cover this because it'll be quick to get dirty. So I still think I might cover it with something. I don't know what. Right now, which fabric? I know what. It'll be fabric, but I don't know what fabric. Which fabric. Maybe I'll use polka dot, some type of polka dot, black and white. Anyway, so my stitching had messed up on this side. You know how it gets tangled or whatever, so I cut it away, but then I put this gold tape on. And since I have just a touch of gold tape just in different areas, I'm going to do the same over here. Where is the gold tape, Steph? Right here. I'm just going to put a sliver somewhere on this side and on here. Just a touch. I also have silver, I have pink, I have red, I have pink, like red, and I have silver. Should I have used? I already used gold, so we'll stick with the gold. And I have silver. What other color? I'll put some. This is sticky tape, but I'm still gonna put glue on it. Where do I want? I'll put you maybe right up here. And wipe this off so there won't be any glue on it. And you, I will put maybe right here. There. Okay. So, some thinking I have to do. Do I want to do a hidden? Only thing about me doing it, when you say a hidden what? Hidden binding, I don't know what it's called, is to be sure that, is it because you put it on the spine first and sew it and then you glue it on. Only thing I'm worried about is it gonna lose its strength and fall out. So I don't want to be worried about that because this is in custom order. So I'm gonna sew it on and then just cover this. So far, I like that. And like I said, it's made out of a paper bag, so it's not too stiff. I have to add my pages to this and make sure I have my measurements good when it comes to sewing this in. I'm gonna like it. Touch of gold. I like the touch of gold. So I'll see how far I get. And maybe come back and work on something with you, or maybe not. I love the way I did the edges. And see, I kind of want to paint this because you can tell it's, you know, it's getting dirty. The more you mess with it, the dirtier it gets. I think I may put some type of, I got some wax or something I probably could rub on there. On the edges. I think I will. I should have did it before I put those down, but we'll work it out. We'll fix it. All right. Thank you for watching. Please hit the like. And if this is your first time, hit that subscribe button and leave a comment below. Lord, we thank you for bringing us together on today. Thank all those that click on the video to watch. Meet them where they need you to meet them, Lord. Supply their every need, Lord. Heal them. Cover them with your blood, with protection, God. We ask all these things in your name, Jesus. Amen. Amen. All right. Have a great day and a better tomorrow.